If your YouTube videos aren't getting at least 500 views, say in the first 2 to 3 weeks, then this video is for you. I've got several things I want to talk to you about, and all of them are going to help you increase your views, because 500 views is not really a lot. Okay, it might seem like a lot, and in fact, no, I should go back on that. It is a lot if you're just starting out. 500 views, especially if you've been struggling and say getting 10, 20 views on your videos, and you're not getting anywhere close to 500 views, then yeah, I apologize. 500 views is a lot. But once you get going with your channel, it's not a lot. It should almost be expected to get at least that. And if you're not getting that, then there's one main reason why you're not, and that is that your audience hasn't found you yet, or you haven't found your audience yet, whichever way you want to look at it. If you're new here, hi, my name is Rob, and it's very nice to meet you. Thanks for stopping by. If you're returning, then welcome back. So the first thing you need to think about is that the algorithm is not working against you. The algorithm is a computer, or a set of computers, servers, AI programs, if you will, that are designed to maximize the number of views on YouTube videos. Doesn't care whose videos they are, so it doesn't matter if your channel is new or old. It really comes down to the video and how good is the content. A lot of traffic here today. And how good is the content, right? So if your content is good and you're able to reach your audience, then your video is going to get views. What do I mean by YouTube hasn't found your audience yet? Well, when you start a new channel and when you make videos on that channel, they need to be made with your audience in mind, with your ideal viewer in mind, okay? That is to say, now, I just made a video last week where I talk about you don't have to niche down and you can do whatever you want, and that's true. So I should preface this by saying, if you want to grow your channel, okay, then you need to make videos that your audience wants to watch, okay? You can't just make videos that you want to make. You know, that can be fine to a certain extent, but for the most part, you should be thinking, if you want to grow, you should be thinking about making videos that other people want to watch, okay? So before you can do that, you have to figure out who your audience is, right? You have to define them. Who is your ideal audience? Your ideal avatar is what some people call it. So yeah, are they male? Are they female? What age are they? What do they do? What are their hobbies? Things like that. What do they need help with, right? So once you define who your audience is, then you can make videos for them. But that's not where this stops because YouTube needs to find them, okay? They're not just going to magically find your video. All right, there are some things you need to do to help YouTube along in finding your audience. And the other thing I want to point out is it's in YouTube's best interest to find your audience, to find your ideal audience, okay? They want to do that too. They want people to watch YouTube videos, right? The more videos that are watched on YouTube, the more ad revenue YouTube will make. If you're monetized, they'll pay you a portion of that ad revenue. Before I go any further, I want to thank today's sponsor, Saily, your new travel buddy. If you're traveling and need mobile internet, but want to avoid crazy roaming charges, you need to check out Saily. Saily lets you stay connected in over 200 places around the world using an eSIM, so there's no need to swap physical SIM cards or hunt for Wi-Fi when you land. You just download the Saily app to your phone, pick a data plan, and you're all set. You'll have internet wherever you go without expensive roaming fees. If you've ever been lost abroad or badly needed an internet connection with no Wi-Fi spot in sight, you'll understand what a difference a local SIM card can make. An eSIM from Saily provides an internet connection wherever you travel, offering global and regional plans to suit your needs, and is compatible with both iOS and Android devices. Download Saily today and get an exclusive 15% discount on any data plan with the code RTM at checkout. Just download the Saily app or visit saily.com/RTM. Thanks to Saily for sponsoring this video. To tell you how this works, to tell you how YouTube finds your audience, I have to explain something to you. When you make a video, okay, YouTube is going to put that out there and they're going to give you impressions, okay? They're going to give you some impressions. They're going to put that on the homepage of, or the YouTube channel homepage of whoever they think should want to watch your video, all right? In order to maximize the chances that they get that right and they put it in front of the right people, there are some things you can do. One of the best ways to ensure YouTube finds your right audience is to keep making videos on the same topic, okay? The same niche. All right, and that's exactly the video I just made last week where I suggested you don't have to niche down. But the bottom line is, if you do, and if you make all your videos on the same topic, then that'll increase the chances that your audience that YouTube is going to start to find will like the additional videos that you make, okay? Because the way it works is when you make a video and YouTube puts it out in front of some people, hopefully you're going to get some subscribers. You're going to get some views, you're going to get some subscribers, and these are people who are going to want to see more videos from you, okay? So then when you come out with a second video, or third or fourth, YouTube is going to put that in front of your subscribers first. They're going to test it on your existing subscribers to see how well they respond to your video, all right? If they respond well and they want to watch it and they watch a lot of it and they click the thumbnail a lot, right, with respect to your other videos, then YouTube is going to get signals. These are signals to YouTube that it's a good video, and they're going to push it out to some more people, okay? May not even be subscribers. They may be people who are similar or have similar tastes, like to watch similar videos to the people who are already subscribed to you and watch your video. All right, that's how YouTube finds more people to watch your videos. Then when you make your third video, YouTube will put that one in front of all your subscribers, hopefully a growing number of subscribers, and test it on them. If they like it and they respond well, they will push it out to even more people. If your subscribers don't like it, let's say you venture outside of your niche and you make a video that is unrelated to all the other videos you've made. Well, if you do that, then that will increase the chances that the people YouTube tests your video on, your existing subscribers, won't want to watch it. Okay, they're not going to click. They're not going to watch very much of it if they do click. Okay, so those are bad signals, and that's telling YouTube, no, you got it wrong. This is not the ideal audience, or this is not a great video for the audience that we have, and YouTube won't push it any further. They'll go on to somebody else whose video perhaps is doing better. Okay. Now, all this is done by computers. It's all algorithm. It's not people that are deciding what happens and what videos get views. It's all computer-based, AI-based. But if you're making videos that are within your niche, okay, and that you're pretty confident that your ideal audience is going to be interested in these videos, you've defined your audience, and you're still not getting views, the next thing you should look at is your title and thumbnail. The title and the thumbnail together are the promise that you're making to the potential viewer that this is a video they want to watch, okay? It's the ad for your video, all right? The advertisement on YouTube. That's what they're going to see. They're going to see a whole bunch of thumbnails and titles of potential videos to watch on YouTube's homepage or the recommended page, and they're going to decide what video they want to watch. So if they want to watch yours, if they like your thumbnail, your title, they'll click, okay? But if they don't like it, they won't click and your video won't go any further. Okay, the way you can measure that is with your click-through rate, CTR. If your CTR is higher than your CTR normally is, that's a good sign for a video, all right? If your CTR is lower, that's a bad sign. And then maybe you need to work on making better thumbnails that resonate with your audience, okay? So that's when it comes down to, you want to test things. You want to test different types of thumbnails. You know, maybe put yourself in your thumbnails. If that doesn't work, maybe don't put yourself in your thumbnails. I typically recommend to put yourself in your thumbnails, but play with things like text placement, where you are in your thumbnail, left or right, different facial expressions, okay? And when you make a thumbnail, you need to have the title in mind, because the thumbnail and the title together are like two halves of the same thing. The two of them together work together to try to get that click. All right, so come up with a good title. If you're having trouble coming up with a title, then do some research within your niche. Look at some other videos from other creators who make similar videos to you, and see what's working for them. And then try to do the same thing. Use a similar title and put your own spin on it. All right, and then what you do with the thumbnail is put some text on the thumbnail as well. You don't have to, but one good strategy is to put some text on the thumbnail that plays well with the title. So, you know, maybe your title is, you know, if you're not getting 500 views on a video, do this. And then that could be the title. And then maybe the thumbnail says, do this now, or you won't regret it, Okay, something like that, like almost like the second half of the sentence where the first half is the title. Okay, so that's play around with different things like that, different strategies, and try to see what works. All right, so your title and your thumbnail, very important for getting your click-through rate up, and the higher your click-through rate becomes, then again, that's something YouTube measures to see how well your video is doing and should they push it out to more people or not. The next thing I want to talk about is your intro. All right, if people may well be clicking on your thumbnails, and that's fantastic, but if they're not watching your video for very long, if they click and then they leave almost right away, that's a horrible sign. And that's, again, YouTube might think that's not a very good video. They're not going to push it out to any more people, and you're not going to get the views you want. So that would mean if you're getting signals like that, like check your analytics, and if it looks like there's a lot of people dropping off, like say 70% are leaving in the first 30 seconds or so of your videos, then you need to work on your intro. And some things you can do, I mean, the way I think about it is the intro should be tight. Should be a nice tight intro that delivers, basically summarizes what you're going to say very quickly. Don't spend too much time summarizing all the things you're going to talk about. You have to get right into it. Okay, get rid of all the fluff. It used to be popular to have some intro, like some fancy graphical intros, right, with flying text and music, and some people in the past have made some pretty cool looking intros, and that's all well and good, but that's not what works. Okay, all you're doing there is you're proving to people that you can make a fancy intro. But that's not what works. You need to think about your audience, the audience that YouTube is trying their darndest to find for you, and make them want to watch your video. Like, get right into it. You have to start delivering on the content right away. A very quick, this is what I'm going to talk about. And if you filmed, like I come out here and I film videos outside, and sometimes I have a hard time getting started. And then when I go back to the office to edit the video, I might find, wow, I did not, even my good copy of my intro was not very good. If I find that, then I have to make it good. So a couple things you can do. Number one is do a lot of heavy editing just in the first 30 seconds or so. And by heavy editing, I mean cut out all the dead space. Like if I say 3 sentences, but there's a 2-second gap between each of the sentences, then I'll eliminate those gaps, and I'll have my speaking just flowing one right after the other and being delivered quickly. Okay, that's one thing I can do. If I still don't feel like that's going to do it, then what I'll often do is once I've edited the video, like pretty much I've gone through the video and I like it except for the intro, then I'll go deeper into the video and I'll find a place where I was either excited or just delivering something. Maybe I was about to deliver a really good piece of information that people want to hear. Basically, I'm looking for a bit of a cliffhanger. I want to excite the viewers in my intro. So I'll find something like that, or maybe even 2 or 3 little, quick little 2 to 5 second snippets of video. I'll find those, I'll copy them. I'll leave them in the video, but I'll copy them and put them at the very beginning, and I'll create an intro of bits and pieces from later in the video. Again, no more than 30 seconds long. And I might even put some music to that, and I may put the text on the video that says coming up, okay? Or later. No, usually I say coming up, but you can do your own thing. So I'm trying to create some interest, maybe a bit of a cliffhanger, but the idea is to try to entice people to want to watch the whole thing, okay? Now, you have to be a little bit careful that you don't come across as tricking your viewer. Like I see quite often people will, at the very beginning of the video, they'll say something like, and I've probably done this too, but something like, I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you should do this, and stick around for the 5th one or the 4th one because it's the most important, or something like that. I don't know. I don't love that. I feel like that's a little bit underhanded. I feel like it's it's a bit of trickery, like you're trying to fool the, and people don't like it. I don't like that. When I see that, it's like, oh, come on, just tell me. Just tell me what it is. And that kind of leads me into my next point. So talked a bit about the intro, nice tight intro, but what goes along with that is the rest of the video, or the whole video, when looked at on a whole. Try to limit the amount of fluff that you put in the video. Don't turn a 4-minute video into an 8-minute video just because you think it needs to be 8 minutes, and fill it up with a bunch of, garbage that doesn't really add value. All right, you need to deliver value for the entire duration of the video. Okay, sometimes I feel like I'm not that good at that. I will sometimes just go on a rant, or not a rant, but I'll just ramble on and just talk. And, some people don't like that. I feel that now at this point that the people that my subscribers, you, typically are okay with that, because you know me now, and that's just the way I talk. But when you're starting out, if you don't have that many subscribers, you don't have a huge following yet, then be aware of that sometimes people, they don't want their time wasted, okay? And a lot of people will know when their time is being wasted, and they don't like it. And I understand that, and I get that. So my point is, deliver the information you want to deliver in your video as quickly, as informatively as you can, and your audience will appreciate that, okay? And the whole reason for doing this is because average view duration is very important to the success of a video. You want people to watch most, if not all, of your video on average. So, if the average viewer watches 80% of your video, that's phenomenal. And YouTube will notice that. It's like, wow, okay, this must be a fantastic video. We need to find more people like the people who are watching this. We need to find more people like that and put this video in front of them. And, if they're clicking and then watching for a long time, that's it. Content is king. Got to remember that. Content is king. It has everything to do with the value you're delivering in your video. That's basically all it is. So if you can keep those things in mind, right, stick to your niche, YouTube will find your audience for you. If you have well-performing titles and thumbnails, and deliver your intros nice and quick, and deliver value throughout your video, and don't make it unnecessarily long, you'll be rewarded with views, and you'll in no time be up to 500 views per video, and then the sky's the limit after that. You'll just your channel will grow. So that's my video for today. Thanks for watching, and best of luck to you on your journey to 500 easy views per video. I wish you all the best, and if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video or the next live stream. I go live tomorrow afternoon. I hope to see you there. Every Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern, I do a live stream, and I answer any questions that you have. So feel free to drop in on that. I guess that's all I got to say. Other than, it was nice to be able to make this video outside in shorts and a t-shirt. I don't know if you can see, but shorts and a t-shirt today. First time of the year is April. Summer's on its way. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.